finna start back my good shit, eating good tomorrow, bro, and lifting weights, bro. I'm going too far with it, man. You know, I used to be on that shit all the time. Gotta get back on it, dog. Alright, I got it in the group. I said there's something about the game. I'll let you know what it is later. Go ahead. Oh, it's hot in this house. What's up? I want to, man, but shit, easier said than done, dog. Hold on right quick. Yeah. Might have to mute my shit, man. Niggas gonna be hearing me in the podcast.
The rain is falling. The fans are so. Here's the bottom line. We've got football at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland. There's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the Kansas City Chiefs. As of this morning, summer officially over. It's time for autumn football.
Man, I was watching it, bro, and I fell asleep, man, and I watched it again. I meant to holler at you about that. I watched the rest of it this morning. I see you did that, dog. I like that. Yeah, what did he say? Oh, at least he kept it real.
And he is out of bounds right around the 34. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front and linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Right back to him on first down. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. To throw, it's Mahomes. Flush to his right. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Every coach we ever talk to says to his team before the game, quick start, guys. Let's get out of the gate fast. How about that? They took his lesson to heart, didn't they?
They did exactly that. A nice diving catch here on the game's opening drive. Rolling to his left. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Little glimpse of his athleticism there and what they're going to have to deal with. He can use his legs to dance around back behind the line of scrimmage and beyond the line of scrimmage.
And wouldn't you love to get a copy of their defensive scouting report going into the week? Because that's been stressed the whole time. Keep him bottled up. Keep him in the pocket. But it's the first drive of the game and emotions are running high. Someone forgot that, trying to make a big play, and gave up a bigger one instead.
And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Going to give this time to the tailback. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Throw left side complete. It's Bell. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Le'Veon Bell. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Chiefs take it right down and score on the opening drive. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. Footing likely going to be an issue all night here on a rainy night, but this one is good.
Chiefs 7, Ravens nothing. Harrison Butker to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Jackson now to return. And able to get this out to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Off of play action, he'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. Sliding out of the pocket. He's going to let this go deep. That's caught inside the 20. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. It's a big play there for Baltimore. Baltimore. 56 yards. They'll try to run with Dobbins. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
So often you hear that pep talks don't really work in the heat of the battle. But collectively, this defense has to say to each other, we've been on our heels this whole first drive. This is where we need to dig in. And they got a nice stop right there for a loss on 1st and goal.
Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And finally, he goes out of bounds right at the 35-yard line. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. On 1st down, Mahomes. He's got this one complete to Perriman. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
It's on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A gain of 5. First down, Kansas City.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Rashad Perriman, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Chiefs 14, Ravens 7.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Jackson now to return. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what...
And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. Probably get to him and get him on the ground. And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Deshaun Jackson, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up.
Damn, boy, you got some speed out here, man.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Touchdowns on back-to-back drives. So a very good flow right now offensively.
Hard to slow them down, too, because they are locked in. Feel like the offense coordinator is a little bit ahead of the defensive guys right now. They're beating them to the punch with their play calls. They've got a nice rhythm they're locked into. How can the defensive guys come up with something that'll disrupt that flow? That's what they're seeking right now.
Well, it's been an exciting sequence to watch.
And a first down, Chiefs.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. Throwing now is Mahomes. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Forced out to his left. That's going to be caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A good pickup there, 26 yards. They'll try to run with Edwards-Helaire. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, I know defensive coordinator is going to be pretty excited by what he just saw there. Great knockback by their front. And now with the ball where it is, I would expect to see the offense throw the ball on 2nd and 3rd down here.
It's time to learn that. Mess around and put that thing up where you burn that. 6 figures every year, yeah, earn that. At the front of this line is where my turn at.
Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that you show.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Mahomes going to throw. Escaping the pressure. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes, his 3rd touchdown of the game, his 8th on the year. And the Chiefs have broken our tie as they take the lead.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. These two teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth first half.
And ordinarily, we're trying to figure out how to break out of a stalemate. Here, you're trying to figure out if you can slow someone down while continuing your breakneck pace on offense. I know one thing. The people in the crowd, they're getting their money's worth right now.
And the fantasy owners like it.
Oh, without a doubt. They're just tallying them up, aren't they?
They're watching this game. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. They go play action with Jackson. Philip Dorsett holds it in. And He slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 15 yards on the play, first down. Here's Jackson. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Partner, you know when we call a game, we talk about Lamar Jackson and his speed and his elusiveness and the ability to get him on the ground, how tough that is for a defense. But how about his development as a thrower, as a professional?
Rolling to his right. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is out of the back of the end zone, incomplete. He was trying to find Deshaun Jackson that time. And that'll bring up second down.
It's second down and 10.
We got three,
Throwing again. Jackson flushed out right. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. And Jackson throwing once more. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Couple of third-year guys, couple of Pro Bowlers. Jackson to Andrews for the Ravens first. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll roll him out right. Now he'll pull it down. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Dobbins running out of the gun. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. J.K. Dobbins on the year. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game.
Extra point is good.
Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half.
The kickoff for Baltimore.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. We have witnessed touchdowns on back-to-back drives. We'll see if the offense can continue this uptick here.
And I know you're looking at me funny. You're wondering when I'm going to get upset watching these guys go up and down field, aren't you?
I wasn't looking at you. I got something in my eye.
That's the excuse that you always use for something like that. Listen, I appreciate good offensive football as much as the next person. When it's played well and is skillful, I'm with it. And right now, this is exciting.
Oh, the defender likes it. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Looking for Perriman, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tavon Young. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
And Brandon, the passing game for both of these teams is going to be affected as the game goes along. It's not looking like the rain's going to let up anytime soon. So that might mean a few more wobbly passes and wide receiver slips. And this one winds up getting intercepted.
After the interception, here's Jackson. He'll buy some time right. Going for it all. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into a bigger point. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again. Flush to his right. He's going to go up top for the end zone. Then he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line. It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
Well, he talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
First down, Kansas City.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. He's going to look deep for Perriman. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Rashad Perriman with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Chiefs strike quickly here for 6 points. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it.
And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. They go play action now. Jackson eluding the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. Finding room at the 30. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs. Able to improvise and get the first.
At the 37-yard line.
Play action. It's Jackson being chased out left. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson, he's going deep for Brown. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 29.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes, escaping the pressure right. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
Thrown to the sideline and incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
First down.
So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll send you down to Orlando and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Jackson now to return. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and short.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Contact there, left to charge that ball free.
Can't you say that you did that?
That's an excellent job right there at 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
48-yard line.
Play action. Now Jackson rolling to his right. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A good pick up there at 20 yards. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll roll him out right. And his throw here's incomplete. Marquise Brown was the intended target, and now it's 3rd down.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds a defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Jackson. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
But we saw that he had a lot of success last week throwing the football, but that hasn't translated to this week. But with his team behind, keep firing.
For the field goal. 54 yards.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And that'll bring him back within 4. So a decent drive there to start the 3rd quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Now, we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations. What can we do to slow down the onslaught? But the biggest thing is making sure these guys encourage each other, pick themselves up, because right now it's been a really tough ball game trying to stop these offenses.
Oh, it really has, especially as of late. Now a handoff here to his running back. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 15 more yards there and quickly another first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Now the seventh-year running back, it's Le'Veon Bell. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here, because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
The last two guys on the cover of Madden going toe-to-toe here, and a great one brewing in the third. Everything we'd expect from Mahomes and Jackson, two of the best young stars in the game. Mahomes now to throw. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
A 4-receiver look here. 3 out to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 8. They run the option on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And it'll be 2nd and goal.
At the 5-yard line.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Anthony Averett picks it. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. Intercepted. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick 6? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. Flushed out right. Now on the run. He'll throw. And this is caught inside the 5. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Ravens have retaken the lead.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed first round?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that gives him a 3-point lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Now returning it, Antonio Callaway. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Back now in Baltimore. Some pretty good games all weekend. We may have saved the best for last. This Monday night game has been a dandy. Mahomes now on 1st down. He'll buy some time right. Got a man open. It's Ricky Seals-Jones. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. Flush to his right. He'll air this one out deep for Perriman. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Brashad Perriman, 42 yards. And the Chiefs are once again going to retake the lead. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the 4th quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 30.
From the gun, it's Jackson. That's caught by Jackson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards there and a 1st down. Jackson from the shotgun. Steps away to his left. Left side, it's Dorsett. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A really good pickup of 28 yards. You know, Lamar Jackson last season, the first NFL quarterback with 3,000 or more passing yards and 1,000 or more rushing yards in the same season.
And we've seen both of those talents on display here today. We just saw another completed pass. And everyone knew coming out of college he could run the ball. But for some reason, we didn't analyze the throwing the way we should have. I think every time he completes a pass, he says to himself, take that, evaluators. You guys really missed the boat on me.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Up 2nd and 3.
Now it's Jackson. They set up the screen for Dobbins.
Jackson.
And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And just like that, it's 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 63 yards receiving for him now. That last catch good enough for a first down. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. That'll be a pickup of 4 as they work with his 4-point fourth-quarter lead. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun, Jackson. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Philip Dorsett, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Ravens have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. Important extra point here.
Yeah, he do, bro. He run it the whole game. I just beat him. Yeah, that shit the whole game, dog.
And this is indeed up to a 3-point.
Nah, he don't run at high pace like that. He gon', run the ball and do some other shit. Man, I fucked up and threw that pick on the 1, dog.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taking it to 15, a short kick. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
What is Seymour, like 75 wheels? Yeah.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build on the confidence of the last time out when they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you score once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws out. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show.
Yeah, hoping to stay in there.
Man, this shit is crazy, dog. Slow ass. Get out. You ain't supposed to be in the game.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Try and run it. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards.
First down, Chiefs.
So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Mahomes now on first down, eluding the pressure right. He's got this one complete to Perriman. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. That one goes for 24 yards. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
What's up with the game, B? Nah, we good. You ready?
Here's the Super Bowl hero from a year ago. It's Damian Williams. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Mahomes going to throw. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown.
Come on, D. It's on y'all. We want it like this.
And the Chiefs have taken the lead here in the 4th.
Gotta score a touchdown.
And touchdown, and congratulations, and zero relaxation out of them, right? Way too much time on the clock for them to start celebrating.
A lot of niggas shitted on Perriman, but Perriman out here having a
They're getting those defensive guys ready.
career season start.
Guys ready, and you also have to talk to your special teams guys.
Man, Perriman going crazy.
Exactly what you want, and cover it
Probably.
well.
That's fielded back line to the end zone.
I know, bro, but shit, I needed to fill some pieces in. That's cool. It's gonna pay off. You don't see the vision I see, bro. It's cool. Everybody got their own flavor.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up?
Man, dog, why is he going down?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball. I would change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Escaping the pressure right.
Good press. Good press.
2-minute drills. They're tough enough, pressure-packed enough, and these elements makes it significantly tougher.
And you don't have the margin where you can say, okay, I can allow for certain things and maybe change up a little bit. Because it's a 2-minute situation, you've got to try and make the same plays you would make if the elements didn't exist.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Going left.
Back to throw. He finds Carson.
Man, come on, y'all. Told y'all where you going.
Across the 45. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Second down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. Jackson.
Give me that. Oh, they cheating, bro. That's bullshit. That's the game right there. Who is that? Get the fuck out. No, my dude dropped a pick, bro. Your dude wasn't even looking. Shit, you threw that bitch so fast. Man, dog, get out, dog. That's Ashton Davis. You gotta stay in. Come on, man. Make the play. Damn, you got me. Damn, I couldn't get on my man right.
And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to 46. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup.
Fuck.
And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down. Jackson to throw. Complete to Downs.
Come on, y'all.
Before he crosses over out of bounds. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
First and 10, it's Downs. Tackle made there by Frank Clark. The last run got a couple here, 2nd and 8. From now is Jackson.
I know they got a little yardage there, but
Give me that. Oh, pick it. Oh.
I'm not sure it's enough time to continue to do
Man.
that. That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try and pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8. He's back to throw.
Good shit, dog. You ain't caught me switching. Good shit.
Taking the lead here in the final minute.
Oh, I should have called a timeout, man.
Back into the stadium.
Well, looks like it's going to be the game-deciding score, though. We've got time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're
I'm
hatched.
2-0 right now.
Watch this one because you and I, we're not going anywhere.
Damn.
Tucker with the extra point. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field
Nigga,
goal.
drop the pick, dog. Stupid asshole.
To kick it away following the touchdown. Callaway, the return man. Now a crease here as he's
Get the
able
block.
to get this all the way to the 40 before going out of bounds.
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
I couldn't find my damn play.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you get a decision. Are you in field goal range or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it. To throw it's Mahomes. And that will be incomplete with the clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
Take a deep breath because that's what they're doing down the field. On that incompletion, allow them to exhale a little bit, get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here, relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go for the 40. Back to throw. Flushed out right. Complete. The tight end Kelsey. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 11 yards there. 1st down.
Oh,
Incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. The veteran Geno Smith there on the coverage.
Brings in 2nd and 10.
yeah, they gave me one back because the game was over a while ago.
Incompletion on 1st down. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Flush to his right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Good shit.
Cross for the touchdown, and it's like
Good shit, boy. My homie.
Guess what? It got done. They now have
Hey,
the
he
lead
started
within
to
10
stop too, dog. I thought it was fucked up, man.
play they were holding or play that they just knew would work from past experience.
I just saw it in the rise on the sideline before for starting that last drive.
Damn, boy, that was a good game, though.
Looks like they're going to be the winners. Point after right down the middle. And it would appear, barring some late heroics, they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory.
Carson Bunker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Bunker on to kick it away. An incredibly short kick, fielded way up there. Lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Good fucking game, G.
Going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some.
Man, that's probably the best in my career right there. Best throw.